more than any other in the history of Nigeria, from protest and dissent, has the balls to arraign Nigerians for peacefully protesting and demand for social justice. It is trite that protest is a right, and protest can never be criminalized by anybody or any government in Nigeria. The right of Nigerians to dissent is a constitutional right. And these same persons in the government, from Tinubu to the rest of them, have engaged and even sponsored protests by the submissions of persons who have taken part in protests in the past. They've been arraigned today for protesting and asking for end to bad governance. It's okay. We've moved their bail application, which has been adjourned to the 11th of September 2024. We'll be back here on that day for their bail, hopefully, by God's grace, and for the police to come forth and prove their case. But there is nothing in the body of evidence, in the body of proof before the court, to show that these guys have done anything aside protesting and demanding for social justice and an equitable government. And these people were picked from different states. You pick somebody from Maraba, pick somebody from Wuse, somebody from Kaduna, somebody from Kano, people that have never met before in their lives. People that have never had any cause of interaction together before, and charge them together for the same offense. This is funny. We'll get there.
Thank you, sir. We have only 124.
Yes, only 10 were arraigned today. So we are asking them where they kept the rest of them, because we are very interested in the remaining protesters, and we really want to see them too. But for today, we have 10 of them in court, and hopefully the rest will go.
How many are they?
10 of them. 124, several of them, over 2,000 protesters were arrested.
For the prosecution, where he had already passed sentence and ruling on some of the defendants. This is wrong. This is media trial, and this is media publicity. And for us, very simple. We are happy that finally protesters have been charged. Unfortunately, instead of charging them for protest, the Tinubu government has charged them for terrorism. What an irony of some sort. When Bello, Tuje, and other terrorists and bandits are on TikTok having fun and abducting people in a country, in a country where, we are battling insecurity, where we should be arraigning terrorists and bandits. Not even one terrorist in the last 1 year have been arraigned. The protesters have been arraigned. I don't know what they are afraid of. So we are happy that they have been arraigned, and we will not see any other thing that will be sub judice, and we will leave the rest for the courts.
It was revealed that it was a planned action which was coordinated by a British citizen. Incited our people, the Nigerian people, to revolt against the government. And I believe such a thing cannot happen in other countries. For example, a Nigerian cannot go to Britain and incite British people to revolt against their government. So, but in our own case, that is what happened. And that is why these defendants were arrested and they are being prosecuted. It is not an issue of protest. It's an issue of inciting mutiny. Mutiny means trying to change government by force, not by constitutional means. So that is inciting disaffection to the government. So where a person, incite other people, to riot, in order to change the system by force, is what we call mutiny. And in our laws, it is treason. So that is why they have been arraigned today, the treason, inciting mutiny, inciting disaffection, rioting, and causing so much destruction in the country. That is why we have to, as Nigerians, we have to be guided before we take action. Because a person will come with an ulterior motive, like the British citizen, that is Andrew Martin Wine, aka Andrew Pochi. You know, he came with his ideas. You will discover that he has brought books, revolutionary books. You can even see one of them here. You see, these are the type of books he circulated. You know, so for his followers to read. You can see, if you read this book, you know, there are revolutionary ideas inside. So, and you know, he brought them, he shared it to his members. Some were sold. Look at a book as big as this, you will discover that some of them were sold at 200 naira. You know, ordinarily you cannot buy a book like this for 200. But you will discover that from the investigation that was conducted, most of these books were being sold at very low rate to enable people to have access. You know, so you see, my advice to us, we Nigerians, is that we should be wary of any person or any foreigner who brings such foreign ideas to come and destabilize our country. You know, we have no any other country to go than Nigeria. And it's our duty as Nigerians to ensure that we give our best to Nigeria. You know, it's not the issue of government. You know, that is why I was even discussing with one other person that if there's any protest, it should be protest against our bad attitude as Nigerians. That is bad citizenship. Because if you see that on the road we exhibit those